got it open today. And just to remind you, I won't be doing a live tomorrow because I want to have a social life. Who knew? But yeah, that does mean we'll have to get through 2 on the Sunday live stream, which will be at the usual time, and hopefully work a little more on our badger as well. Oh, one thing for those of you that saw my unboxing of the Advent box, I totally missed something. For those of you that were laughing and saying, I didn't realise that there was also a calendar from the makers in there. That it has some of the beautiful images from the makers. It's really cute. So yeah, thank you for that as well, makers. I totally didn't realise that was in there. Where am I going to put that? We'll put that down here for just now and figure out what to do with it later. But I hope you're all having an awesome day. Okay, I've got a thinking what might be in there. Tobias, g'day again. Hi there. I reckon it's either a Christmas tree or a Santa this time, or a robin. Well, we've already made a Santa. We already have a Santa, but a mini Santa could be kind of cute. I don't have any cows lying about. A robin sounds cute, but I don't know what we're getting in the pack. Right, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's see what's in the pack, because it ain't fiber, I can tell you that. So I don't know what's in here. It might inspire us into something, or it might not. Who knows? Because I am seeing these are like little bits that we can get inspired for a project, or we could put them all together into a bigger project, like getting the white wool and the red wool. We could have made the baubles or a Santa's hat and everything. Rachel's here. Hello there. And Lisa, hoping on the candy cane. Oh, awesome idea. I do have a little... Right, I might. We might do a candy cane. Oh, in fact, we really might. So today, yes, we have some cotton-covered copper wire. Says, have you tried armature wire yet? We have lots of free tips on our website. We love the way the wool grips easy to this pliable wire, and each easy project to try is a seahorse. Oh, wow. I don't think I could do a seahorse in the time we're going to be... I'm tempted. We're not going to do a seahorse today, but okay. Lisa, let's do a candy cane. We have wire. Candy cane needs a wire. Right, guys, let me know in the chat what colour candy cane you want. Get that in quickly, because I'm just going to cut this. We're not going to make a massive one. What length? We'll go with this length. Just picking a random amount. Oh, cuts nicely. Let's have a look. This is their cotton covered copper wire. It's a nice soft wire. I'm going to call it, this wouldn't work for me for a large dog armature because it bends a little too easily. But for something like candy cane, something where you want it to be flexible to hold a shape, but it's not taking any weight on it, this would be good. I do like the cotton coveredness. But yeah, I think I have noticed before, copper is quite a malleable wire. So it's for something, it would do for a small sculpture. It's probably a little stronger than a pipe cleaner, but I really struggle to find the right armature wire for larger dogs that bends without driving me mental, but at the same time is strong enough. So once I put the whole dog body on, they don't sag. I get that quite a lot. Right, so anyway, really, really important tutorial here. Candy cane. Well, actually, we don't need to bend it till it's done a bit, but there we go. I hope you all followed along step by step. Right, let's see what colors you're saying anyway. Oh, the calendar's for day 25. Of course it is. I'm an idiot. Thank you, Carol. You guessed what today was by the size. I thought it was wire, but when I was fiddling about with it, but when I picked it up, it kind of shook. I was like, is there something else in here? But that must have just been like the label hitting across the wire. Carol, hello, Pam, and Pam's Crafty Clan. Yes, I forgot to call your clan today. Yes, we're still got to work on a tartan. I don't know how. Well, I know you can actually register a tartan. That would be so weird. And excuse the snorty noise. I'm snuffly today, so I apologise. Tobias uses normal cotton or aluminium wire for armature. Yeah, I use all sorts. I have been using garden wire because which is like that's like steel. But the stuff that I've been getting has just been a little too pliable for what I need it for my bigger dogs. For my middling sized dogs, I do a kind of medium size, which is maybe about this big, about 5-6 inches. I use florist's wire, which is what I used in the deer, the Christmas stag. I use that, and that's not. It's very thin, but super strong, so it works really nicely. So maybe I just need to look into florist's wire on a roll. There we go. But anyway, this stuff looks fun for what we're going to make it. We've made Lisa's day. Yay! Carol's going for a pink, green, red, and white stripes. No pressure. Oh, all of it. Carol, can you go through that again? I can't keep up. I know my tutor. No, you're just going to have to rewind and watch again. Just pause. Take your time. Okay, Lisa's agreeing with the pink, green, red, and white stripy candy cane. Annette, hello there. Sorry for being late to the party. Hey, we just started. So far, we have this. We have a little bit of wire. And yeah, what pink, green, red, and white stripes. Well, I've got white. I can do white to start with. Let's see. I do actually have my colour box here now. Yeah, I think we want to go with bright colours for Christmas. So here's a green. What do pink, green, red, and white. So here's some green. I'll just take off a bit of that. And we'll go with the screaming pink and the red. I do have this, but no, we'll use this red. Okay. A bit of red and a bit of screaming pink. I'm sorry if you wanted muted colours. I don't do muted colours, obviously. And what we'll do is we will start. Where did I put that wire? Typical me. We'll start wrapping this all up. This is cool. Some of the cotton's coming off, but that'll get sorted out when I wrap it. We'll start with wrapping it white. The ends aren't too jabby, so I'm not going to fold the ends over. We'll start with wrapping it white, felt that on, and then do the colours. Yay! Candy, good choice. I was thinking of something totally different. Right. So is everyone ready? This tutorial is going to be very in-depth. So we're gonna wrap the white. For anyone that's having trouble wrapping, I just hold it until it gets on and sticks to itself. I mean, the cotton is going to help it a bit as well, but I just hold it in place, wrap it round a couple of times, and then it's holding on to itself, so it sticks anyway. My memory of candy canes is they're reasonably chunky, so we'll do a bit of wrapping of white. Annette, yay! Erica, hello there. Tobias, do I need a protractor and vice to make the candy cane bend? Yes, we need to. You've got to follow exactly what I did and bend to the exact degrees that that I did. Yeah. Okay, this is like one of the. Well, no, it's not the easiest project. We did do a bauble, and felting a ball. Honestly, if you're starting with needle felting, none of us do this. I don't know about the rest of you, but I dived straight in and made a dog straight away. But if you're starting, doing something like a bowl is a great way to start. In fact, my YouTube friend Cassandra, when she was wanting to start, we did a whole project of her doing her dog's head because she had an adorable dog. And that is literally how we start. We started by doing a bowl and then doing a tube and then sticking them together, and it was a dog's face. But yeah, you learn so much just by doing a bowl. Right, I've made this quite chunky because it'll felt down a bit. Get to felting. Oh, Lisa's telling Tobias off with a vice and protractor. Words, wow. Oh, I thought this was flashing at me. It's the light reflecting when my hand moves. I thought there's something wrong with the mic there. Handcrafters only. No, we're allowed to use tools if you want to be extra specially carefully, get it exact. See, running out of words again. But I want to ask you guys while you're here. I'm just seeing what YouTube's doing, because this is all a bit strange. I've not done like daily videos like this in a very long time, and I'm wondering, I mean, I know it's a quieter time of year, everybody's busy anyway, but I'm wondering if YouTube isn't showing notifications if there's more than one video a day, or you guys are just only here for the felting. But I put up a video yesterday because eRank's done some cool changes and I wanted to share with everyone. So if you're on eRank, you want to watch the video. But I just want to know, and be honest, right? You don't go with my feelings. I want to understand YouTube better. But I put up a video yesterday afternoon, and I just want to know if you were notified from it. If you were notified and don't watch because you're not into eatsy stuff, which is totally understandable, or if you weren't notified and that's cool because you wouldn't watch it anyway, or if you weren't notified but would have watched it. I'm just wanting to find out. My belief, I was always told that YouTube shows notifications to people that are getting notifications. It shows notifications for up to 3 videos a day, which I would never make through. But like doing a live and an actual video yesterday just about killed me. I'm so busy. But I just thought it was important to get it out there. But I just want to know the whole YouTube algorithm-y thing as well, because these things are important to know, if you know what I mean. And I get that, like, a lot of you, if you're here for needle felting, some people sell as well, so that can be helpful, but a lot of you are just here for crafty stuff too, and that's cool too. I just want to understand what's going on. But yeah, it did just because the video did like very badly, and I just want to know, is it like that's not interesting, or yeah, I would have totally loved to see that, but YouTube's messing with me kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, ranting anyway. Tobias didn't get the notification. Yep. Oh, which is interesting. Yeah, because you're saying you always watch the videos. So that is interesting, because YouTube, the more, I mean, this works for any kind of social media as well. The more you watch and interact with something that people create, the more likely that platform is to show again. So for people who kind of watch everything by one creator, you should sort of get, you would be in what they call the notification squad. You're the people who get the first notifications, and they're the people on big YouTubers that you see that jump in the comments within the first 3 seconds going, here, notification squad kind of thing. So yeah, that's totally supposed to get shown out to the regular watchers, and thank you so much. I totally appreciate that. Lisa did get the notification but was at work. That's okay. I don't expect you like to drop everything and watch stuff. I just want to, get an idea, sort of, if notifications aren't being sent out, then I don't want to go too crazy making loads of videos. This time of year, as I say, it gets a bit quiet anyway, because we've all got other things to do. So I'm more than happy just sitting doing a bit of felting. So that's cool, Lisa. It's good to know. Serena, you got the notification, but not till this morning. Oh, that's interesting too. Yeah, so they are staging out the notifications. I've seen that. I know with some people that I follow, and I watch everything that they create, but sometimes I've watched the video and then like a couple of hours later it'll come up, notification, so and so's posted a video. You're like, yeah, way ahead of you there, YouTube. I noticed that. Oh, Tobias is first. It's first in my up next list. Awesome. Thank you so much. Annette, you just checked and received it 2 hours ago. Oh, well, that's kind of reassuring that maybe just YouTube was on a bit of a slow thing, so people will get to see it. I mean, I don't mind it. It's good feedback for us all anyway, if we do it. Like if you put a post on Facebook and nobody nobody clicks on it, it doesn't get any views. It's good to know why these things happen, and quite often why these happen is because people don't like it. They don't click on it and things. But sometimes when you put a post up, you've kind of got an idea. It's like, oh yeah, people will like this. Or sometimes you're like, this is a bit different from my usual, so I'm not entirely sure whether people will like it. So yeah, and this one I was kind of like, yeah, it's got the YouTube shocked face, I think. It's got all the things. But yeah, I'm not expecting big viral videos at this time of the year. We're all too busy, so I'm just trying to make ones that are kind of like that might help people right now, kind of things. Right. This is getting a bit firm. I would probably spend more time on it, but we want to put colours on. These are going to be clashing colours. I'm looking forward to this. Right. So I'm just going to take a bit. It's probably not even sort of I would felt this kind of smooth and even. It's going to be a knobbly candy cane, but yeah, whatever. So I'm just kind of drafting this out to about the length I want it to be. It's years since I've made candy canes. I remember I did used to do sort of Christmas ornaments of my sculptures, put them on presents and things, and I made teeny tiny candy canes with like pipe cleaners. They were like about an inch in size, and that was always fun to make. All right, is that long enough? So I just take a bit of this, felt it onto the top. Whoops, just so it holds, and then I'm pulling it out and twisting down, and we get a little ribbon of pink. Super easy. Candy canes are fun. That was that was a perfect choice of project, so thank you so much. Lisa, I wonder if it's location. What do you mean by location? Rachel just got a notification now to say I'm felting. I am indeed. Yeah. Cool. Good to know. Carol, got the one for today, but don't remember yesterday's. Definitely received prior days, just on a rush time. Yeah, also, yeah, apologies for yesterday, by the way, for those of you that spotted it. Let's do this green. YouTube was very weird yesterday, and the live stream, I finished it, but it didn't finish. So you had like half an hour of a blue screen with no talking. So much apologies for that. That actually, good point, is that might have caused troubles with the algorithm, because then people would be still seeing that I was live and would be clicking on it and going, yeah, what's this? And clicking off super quickly. So that might have, in its own way, sort of hurt the algorithm. Right, so I'm going to felt this on, leaving a tiny gap of white. And just pulling this. And you can do the stripes different colors and everything. I'm just trying to different thicknesses. I'm trying to make this a kind of thinner stripe and in a line with the pink stripe. It's actually kind of fun colors. See, I wouldn't have thought of this, and it's working. And then felt it down at the bottom. This is a bit too thick, but anyway. But yeah, I think those colors are fun. Just ready to add in the middle. Elisa, UK to UK may receive the notifications, then moving overseas. It shouldn't be, because YouTube have been around for a while now, so they know enough of who likes my stuff, so they should send it out. It shouldn't be location dependent, unless it's only people in the UK that are watching me, which it's not now. We have Tobias, but I know from my stats that it's mostly Americans and some Brits. So yeah, but yeah, it's not a crazy thought, but I do know that the algorithm doesn't doesn't do that. It generally sends it out to everybody. It shouldn't be location wide. Anyway, it's just one of those things. Right. This is a chunky buy, but I do like its color scheme. All right. Let's get this red. I'm not even gonna. I was gonna ask, do you want it? Should we do the red? Should we do it a thick stripe or a thin stripe? I'm just gonna let the stripe be what it wants. I'm just gonna draft it out so it's about long enough and see what happens. Oops, didn't felt that on tight enough, so it's not. You've got to felt this end on tight enough so you can give a bit of tension to pull this down here. This is going to be a stripe of many different thicknesses, I think. But this is fun. It's a handmade candy cane. Yes, I probably put less white on when you're doing a biggie. I just wanted a chunky one. Whoops. And if you do that, if you break the thread, just kind of felt where it finished and felt the new bit on and continue carefully. It's easier to do. These are carded bats. It is a little easier to do this with tops because you've got the long fiber, but none of it's difficult. Yeah, I think if you can't create a candy cane, then you've got troubles. I'm just trying to think with all the other crafts that other people do, what other mediums could we create a candy cane with? Like knitting or crocheting? I think that would be reasonably easy, probably not as easy as this. Rosani, I know it's too early for you, but hopefully you'll see the replay. Definitely could see paper mache candy canes. Lily Tree with wire wrapped candy canes. That could be interesting. And yeah, Ginger and her knitted hats. Yes, but yum. Tobias, yeah, it's possible my extended blue screen affected the algorithm. Yeah, it could be. Just one of those things. Software stopped communicating between itself. These things happen. Erica loves the idea of the candy cane. Yep, wasn't my idea at all, but I think it's a brilliant idea. It's perfect for the time of the year and for the stuff we've got. And well, we had wire, we've got white in the kit, we've got sparkly red, so a red and white candy cane would be perfect. But if any colors you've got lying around would work. Yeah, I'm wondering what flavors this one would be, because I just think of candy canes as mint. But the shop I was talking about yesterday, Stratford upon Avon, they had all sorts of different flavors of candy canes as well, and it wasn't quite like rock flavors. They were unique in their own little ways. Tobias, yeah, Blackpool rock. It does look a bit more like a stick of rock. It's still got a bit of give in it, so I'm about to felt it down a little bit further, and hopefully we'll end up with something cute. But I think that, yeah, that's cute. Oh, the pink's looking a bit more muted on the screen. It is a screaming fuchsia kind of pink. Skywolf, hello there. Merry Christmas, and to you. Yes, giving myself a break for a bit. I've been making needle felt presents for my whole family and friends. Oh, but I've pushed myself too far and just given myself a little break to rest. Yeah, absolutely. You've got to take care. As someone once said when I'd given myself RSI from felting too much one time, one Christmas season, those who felt and rest a day live to felt another day. But yes, you totally have to take breaks. It's the most bizarre thing, but needle felting can be hard on your body. The RSA and having your hands all cramped up. Another thing to watch out for with any detailed, like in-depth crafts, is remember and look up and look in the distance sometimes, because your eyes can get sort of messed up just looking at stuff on a tight, the single focus. You've got to challenge your eyes to see other things. That's where I really like being able to as well, where I am, just getting out and going for walks in the country, because then you're looking at lots of differences. Good for your eye health. And also back, but like I don't often sit up at a table, but I'm sure quite a lot of us hunch over our crafts. Our posture isn't a bit. I'll have to think, right? Oh, like every 10 minutes in chat, you guys just go, Pam, posture. Think of this. But yeah, totally taking a break is super important. And your mojo can run out. It's good if you. I find the more I do stuff, the more sort of inspiration I get to do more stuff. But you do need to take breaks for yourself as well. Yeah, and needle felt and stuff for all your family and friends is a lot. Even if you only have a little family, it's still, that's quite a challenge to set yourself. I did not think I was going to like this color palette, but it's quite fun, isn't it? Yeah, we've still got a bit of felting to do, because at the minute in time that's way too soft, but it's getting there. Ooh. Lisa's saying for the flavour of this candy cane, it would be cranberry and sprout flavour. Wonderful. Yes, that's very festive. Totally. Oh, Skywolf, you've been having stress headaches. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, that's definitely, take a break, get yourself outside. Well, not here today. Yesterday was beautiful blue skies and everything, but today it's overcast, it's cold. If you can hear the rude noises coming from my side, that's not me, that's my radiator gurgling, grumbling, because I'm telling it to work super hard today, because again, woke up, checked Facebook. A lot more of my friends were posting pictures of snow. Looked outside, overcast and raining, and just the cold that gets right into your bones. So, such a British thing. Come on my stream and I'll talk about the weather. So how are the rest of you? What's been happening today? I'm trying to think what I did yesterday. It was very little, so nothing much to talk about, because super hard working on. After I finished with you guys, I photographed my dogs for the day, messaged the customers. All of them required changes, which is general, but there were tiny changes. Yeah, I'll show you which one. Yeah, the little King Charles Spaniel, she just wanted them smiling slightly, and that worked. I didn't think it would, but just bringing, does that even show up? But just giving them a little smile was kind of cute. So totally did that. The little white dog was not fat, it was not fluffy enough, and just a little bit of the tear staining in the eye ducts, if you want to focus, which you can't see really well, but actually made it a bit cuter. I tend to avoid doing things like that, because that's kind of like a condition. That would be like someone doing a painting of me and doing my runny red hay fever eyes. I don't want to be remembered for that, but it actually did make the dog cute. And I know a lot of those small dogs get tear stains. So yeah, I had changes to make. Then what did I do? Oh, and then I filmed and edited that video, and then I was getting ready for those of you that don't know, I go live weekly on the eRank Facebook page to do some eRank stuff. And if you didn't see it, you want to pop over, actually, because we had eRank founder Anthony managed to come into the stream. He's a super busy man, so he doesn't get to come on very often, so it's cool when he does, because everyone can pick his brains, because he's so knowledgeable. And that's something I liked right from when I started with eRank, was the lives with Anthony on, because he's so passionate about the tool and can explain it all to people. So I had that, and then announcement for eRank people, and then we were all grabbed in to test a new thing, because eRank's just for the Christmas season. It's in a beta test. Well, it's on the main site, but it's kind of a beta test, so we can get some feedback. But we've got, again, data from UK, Canada, Australia, I think. can't remember, but UK, Canada, and some other European countries and things, which is super cool. So we had to quickly test that, and that's now live on the site. So if anybody's selling with eRank, get on the main page on the dashboard. There's the top terms searched for in the past week for UK and Canada. And then when you use the keyword tool, you'll see what the breakdown, you see what the US searches are, and then a breakdown of what searches in the other countries are. So yeah, hopefully that helps a little bit. So that was my day. Oh, I did manage a little walk with my dog, and met a friend when we were on a walk, but sadly not good because she just lost one of her dogs. So sad little walk. Yeah, but that's it. That's all I've done. Days seem to go so fast just now. But yeah, that's what I've done, and then we're live here. Carol, close cross stitch ruined my eyes. Now I wear glasses for distance. Oh yeah, we've got to be so careful. I am feeling old when I'm, when you're reading labels to do stuff and you're kind of like, oh yeah, I'm old now. Be getting out the varifocals soon. I probably should get tested because when I was a kid, I was told I was short-sighted or nearsighted. I think some countries call that. But it was never quite enough to need glasses. And then when I was training to be a driving instructor, you have to do the eyesight test for that. In the UK, that's you've got to read a car number plate. And I was always kind of struggling with that. So I got my eyes tested at the optician, and they said I have 20/20 vision, which apparently, like, everyone seems to spout that like it's a gold star, but 20/20 is not the best vision you've got. It's like just at the cusp of needing glasses. So they just offered me some glasses, so I took them because I was nervous of passing my driving test. So I did the test in those glasses, but they really make no difference. It was more of a comfort thing. So yeah, anyway, long rambly story. But yeah, so I've not had my eyes checked in about 15 years. So yeah, probably gonna have to go and do that. Yeah. Yeah, but yes, that's I'm now trying to remember and look away and get my eyes looking elsewhere as well. So that's the good thing, that I don't need to stare at needle felting things when I'm working on them, but sometimes you totally do find yourself doing that. Yeah, just like trying to think what my plans for today are. I don't think they're going to involve long walks outside. That's where the window is, for those that don't know. Because yeah, it just doesn't look any fun. I think I'll stay inside, get as much of my orders done. We'll get these photographs done for customers, hopefully get their approval, get them packaged up to take to the post office tomorrow before I go meet my friend. Looking forward to. So please everyone put in a call for really good weather for tomorrow, because legally in Scotland just now, the area I'm in, we're only allowed to meet people outside. So let's pray the weather's nice, because apart from seeing my friend by accident yesterday because I was walking and she was walking, but I've not seen anyone in like weeks. Apart from my elderly postman, that's been all I've seen in weeks. I need to see some people. But wow, hopefully we just need to get through this year, and then hopefully next year's gonna be better. Yeah. Lisa's Day, watched your stream. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, by the way. Went to work, came home, finished a Christmas wreath. Hey, that's a very good working day. Movie, then sleep. Today will be the same. Yeah, it does get a bit like every day is exactly the same, doesn't it? When you're like trying to keep in touch with your friends, or like you do a Zoom call or something, and there's, hi, how are you doing? What have you done? It's nothing. Seen no one, done nothing, got no gossip. What do we actually talk about? I don't remember. How do you do conversations? But it's funny, when all this started, I thought, because I work with a friend, I help run his club for older people, but still nightclub and stuff. And things were getting more quiet as less people come out every year, which totally makes sense. People have other priorities and don't do clubbing quite so much. So things were getting quiet. And when all this started at the beginning of the year and we had to stop the club for a while, we thought, oh no, this is going to be the death now. People just won't come out anymore. But now it's gone on so long, I sort of feel like when it's safe and we're all allowed out again, I kind of feel that people are going to make just like an extra effort to run out. And oh, we're all going to get drunk so quickly. Apart from the people who've been day drinking all year, but the rest of us who are out of practice and stuff, wow. I can just, it's going to be nights of like people crying over each other and hugging and falling over on the dance floor. I'm gonna have to take a camera and I'm gonna have to film. I'm gonna have to film the first few. Wow, sorry about how bad my nails are, because I dyed my hair and apparently my nails and my hands. And yesterday, before I went live in the evening, I did notice I'd also, where my red bit of my hair had pressed against my face when I fell asleep on the sofa, I had some kind of contouring down the side of my nose in bright red. Absolutely rubbish. Annette crocheted a pink gnome. Fanta, I love the sound of that. Needle felted a gnome, watched a movie, went for a walk with my dog. Same today, probably. Cool, glad the dog's getting that. Yeah. I was going to say I should really go out with Mia today, but yeah, that's the rain on as well. I'm just not in the mood. Fluff up my nose again. Right, I definitely added a bit too much white to this, I think, but it's still gonna work. It's gonna be a chunky boy candy cane. But like, good choice with the color palette. I think you can literally add just about any colors if there's a gap of white in. Because I was like, red and pink, that's not gonna work. But I don't judge. I just do what I'm told. But red and pink totally does work because there's a gap with the white as well. But yeah, I just want to get this nice and smooth and firm and get all these little ribbons of colour sorted. Carol, yeah, I physically only see my hubby and the gentleman I care for. I know it's tough, but especially if you're caring for somebody, like the people have to be extra careful. I had a couple of my friends work in a care home, and when all this started, they decided to, all the staff just moved into the care home and didn't see their family and just shut the doors and everything, and they kept their care home safe. So that's like fantastic. But yeah, it's such a worry. You want to do stuff, but if you're caring for people, they're obviously more vulnerable than yourself. But hopefully we'll get vaccinated soon and that'll keep them a bit safer. Yeah. But what happened in care homes in the UK? I think Spain was bad in care homes too. I don't know about other countries, but yeah, care homes got hit bad in the UK, and I feel horrible for that. Especially the people working there. It must have been horrific, and the people living there. Tobias, when I want to meet people, I line up a series of mirrors and my wife and I parade in front of them. Wonderful. Is it good conversation with your fun house of friends? Oh boy. Yes, it's been a different year for socialization for sure. I mean, we thank goodness for technology. It definitely has helped a lot of people, I know. Right, shall we see if we can do a bend in this? Now, someone's going to have to remind me, with candy canes, is it just a bend or is there a hook? Is it a candy crook or a candy cane? Do you guys even know what I'm doing there? I'm probably doing like some kind of magical symbols. Of course, the rain to stop. Sorry, no, it wasn't that kind of magical symbol. But yeah, let me know how I should be bending this, and I will bend it. And whoops, I keep dropping it. Just as well I don't craft with anything breakable. There's no hassle if I drop wool. I do drop the needles occasionally, and I've just missed stabbing myself so many times with just a falling needle. But yeah, this looks cute. To buy a barbed hook to catch the fish. It's a candy cane. You wouldn't. Oh dear. I was gonna say, you wouldn't be after fish with them, you'd be after children with them. But scratch that thought. That's terrible. um but yeah, we're not fishing with candy cane. Oh, like the sharks have a sweet tooth. Has anyone tried it? Lisa's saying like an old-fashioned walking stick. Yeah. I suppose when I'm thinking of an old-fashioned walking stick, though, the thing is, I also see shepherds with their kirks, but I think it's just I think it's just a bend, isn't it? I'll bend it and then we'll just finish off the felting. Oh, don't put your well. I could felt my hair into it. That would just add an extra strand of colours. Yeah, I think it's just like that, isn't it? Do you know? And I don't think I even made it too chunky. That looks exactly like the ones I used to buy. Well, slightly chunkier, but yeah. I'll just quickly finish that. And the wire is just holding its shape perfectly without being too difficult. Just gonna neaten up the ends of this. Felt it a bit firmer. But we did look at that. I didn't think I was going to be able to do projects in just a quick live stream, but I did. We've got projects, full project of decorate my house. And Tobias, ouch! Just a hook, just a bend. Lisa's saying that's perfect. Cool. Yep. I think from memory, I think this is what they looked like. Right. I have been seeing, by the way, folks have been posting up, and I appreciate seeing it. What you've made in Pam Duffy's Crafty Friends, the clan. But remember as well, and I love seeing them. Please share them there. But also remember, if you're using the Makers box, if you're following their advent calendar in the Makers Facebook group as well, they are doing a little competition. So you can post pictures of what you've made from their box in there. Let them know you are following me. But you can post pictures in there, and some people get to win some stuff. So it's worth doing that too. But I think I'm just going to stop felting that, because I could do an extra 2 hours and it wouldn't look any different. Right. Oh, the sloths have got a candy cane. There we go. We are decorating. Okay, I'll just give you a quick couple. Oh, my chair's making old woman noises. I'll just give you a couple of minutes to say goodbye. But thank you all so much for joining me. Let's tidy this away. Thank you all so much for joining me. This has kind of been a fun little break in the day. So I totally appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic morning, evening, good night, good day, wherever it is that you are. I think we're covering the world in time zones just now, which is cool. And I will see you all Sunday at 4 p.m. UK time, or all of you who can make it. And then hopefully next week we'll be able to get back to doing every day, like doing our weekly, daily projects like this, and see what we can make. Actually, I'm excited to see, because I'm leaving Saturday and Sunday to the same day. We might get like things that work together, or I might have to think totally outside the box. I'm just amazed that I've been able to think, well, with your help. Thank you for the idea. But yeah, I've been able to think of projects, and we're getting quite a bit of decoration. There's a Santa's hat, there's a polar bear, there's a bauble. Yep, that's the red bauble. There's a bauble that way, and now we have a candy cane. Just about managed to point at them all. Oh, I don't know how to say your name. Mapra? I don't know, but thank you so much anyway. Good to see you, Tobias. See you Sunday. And Annette, thank you and goodbye all. Let's hope